Yo, what up? It's Aaron Moses. So, of course, you just saw I put out my scream smack technique. And, like I said, the technique doesn't actually have a name, but it's a psychic technique that pretty much entails you building energy, programming it, and directing it in order to harm someone, whether it be mentally, physically, or spiritually. And one part that I included in that video was how to do breathing techniques. Now, in order for a breathing technique to be executed properly, you have to inhale for a count of 6 to 11, hold it for a count of 6 to 11, and then exhale for a count of 6 to 11. So it would be done something like this. Okay, and that would be 2 cycles. Okay, inhale, hold, exhale. All right. Next, for this technique, you can either yell, scream, or you can affirm. You can say something like, I hate you, or why the fuck would you do that, or you should, whatever. Okay? You need to give me my money back. Whatever you feel is appropriate for the situation. But other than that, there's not too much more I had to add to it. Use it effectively, learn how to use it because of course you can you can use it every day if you wanted to be honest. But if you can learn how to do the highs and lows, you can learn how to heal with this technique. You can learn how to influence with this technique. You can also involve something that is called NLP or neuro linguistic programming in this technique, which will make it um, a little bit more effective and that's more advanced, especially if you can come from the hip with it and involve that science and those techniques with your practice. Okay, that never hurts. So I want you to use it wisely, only when necessary. And you can honestly maybe even do it to yourself. Maybe even do it to the universe. You ever think about that? Do it to the universe. Program the universe. Program your surroundings. Program these stones, these plants. You can do it with song. You can do it with any emotion that you wish, that you will. I was introduced to this technique by way of, angry, attacking emotion, but you can also do this with love. You can snap somebody out of a spell. You can reverse if somebody just went through a bad breakup or somebody just lost their job and they're, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find a job. Or my boyfriend, he was my heart and my soul. He said he loved me to the moon and back. And you can use it to heal. Okay, you can use it to heal organs. You can do this same. You can visualize yourself doing this and direct the energy. Because personally, how I used to do things to people similar to this was simply by withholding my emotions and just directing it through my heart and just letting that person feel if they really wanted to connect with me or they was really inquisitive pertaining to my state, if they said something to me and they wanted to get some kind of response from me, I would say nothing. And they would feel more than the full effects. And the worst thing that they imagine possible could happen. But that's when I didn't have any control of my energy, my magic at that time when I was 19. And yeah, you can speak you can speak a lot of things. Like there's a part of the movie called Color Purple. The Color Purple. I don't exactly remember what she said, but one of the main characters said that pretty much nothing good's gonna happen to you until you do right by me, which is a very important part of that movie. That was a spell. Okay, that somebody with zero, little to no power can say that to somebody and make it so. But if you combine it with that, it's going to echo in their dreams. They're not going to forget that, especially if you alter their brain chemistry or their hormonal chemistry or their spiritual flow. Especially, like I said, especially if you startle them. But that I wasn't trying to make this a long video. It's already 6 minutes. I don't want to make it any more um, extensive than this. So that's it. It's Aaron Moses. Life is in the breath. Watch that last video. Watch both of these videos twice. Take notes and comment what you think you should do, what you can add creatively to enhance, to add to this technique. Let me know if you've ever done anything like this. Let me know if you've ever spoken anything into someone else's life, or you said something to someone and they experienced negativity or positivity. It doesn't always have to be negative, like I said. You could say something to someone like, oh my God, if I wouldn't recommend saying this, but you could say, oh my God, if we had a baby, that baby would be so beautiful. And then you end up marrying that person and having like 1,000 babies. Okay. If that has ever happened, if that was one of the first things that you've ever said to your girlfriend or your boyfriend or your husband or your wife or your BM or your BD, let me know, because that is I've said it just so happens I've used this technique plenty of times and I didn't even realize it. And the fact that the person was startled or just taken off guard, very much so, makes a lot of sense. So, again, leave your thoughts in the comments, leave your experiences in the comments, and enrich this soil that we call life. Alright? It's Aaron Moses. Life is in the breath. We the Bang TV. Breathing in, baby. Peace. Happy Halloween.